Welcome back, everybody, to 7 Days a Day. I'm an old guy gaming, and this is the Casual Construction Series, and we're going to pick up pretty much right where we left off. Haven't done a whole lot since I left you in the last episode. So I started getting stuff cooking up in my forges, and then I got to thinking, you know, I probably should turn these off until I get the wall finished, because otherwise we're going to be calling in screamers. And I do not want to get a screamer horde while we just have wood frames around our base. So the main goal for today's episode is to get that wall done. And so let's take a look and see what we got. We've got about 2,400 cobble and lots of concrete. So let's start with that, but if it looks like we might be getting low on cobble, we might have to make some more, which of course we can do. We've got lots of materials to do that. So let's see. The first thing I want to do is, I was just kind of looking out here a little bit. We got an easy out there. I think I'm going to make this a 4-high wall instead of a 3-high wall. And I'm also going to, you know, like I've already mentioned, I'm going to put wood bars around the perimeter, you know, to prevent spiders from jumping up, but also to prevent zombies from piling up on each other's shoulders and getting up. And so I think I'd like it to be 4 high instead of 3, just to add, you know, just a little bit of extra height to it for that reason. Because, you know, we could get like a big old horde all grouped together and climbing up on each other's shoulders, and it's possible, you know, that they could still be far enough out from the wall to still jump up over the bars. Not likely, but possible. And so I think if it's 4 high, it's going to help, you know, make that work a little bit better. Okay, and then we're also going to, we're going to have a flat 1 block wide area at the base of the wall that we're then going to put spikes on. And actually, I'd like to get some spikes going for that too. We're going to make them as wood spikes, and then we'll upgrade them later because XP. What in the hell's going on out here? Okay. Yeah, I want to be, you know, we got to be kind of careful until we get this wall finished. What we're talking about, spikes. Yeah, let's make some spikes. I don't know how many I'm going to need. Lots. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Figure 10, 20, 30, 60, 70, 80. Let's make about 80 spikes. And if that's not enough, then we'll make more. If it's too much, well, then we made too much. Not a big deal. Ooh, I can only make up to 72. Okay, hold on. We're just going to grab the rest of the wood out of here. I'm going to have to go get some more wood later. Okay, so let's make 40 in here. And we'll make 40 in here. And okay, yeah, we still have over 2,000 wood. And I've got 122 frames even made up now, so I don't think well, see, we're going to need a bunch of wood for the upgrading too. Well, you know what? If we have to go get more wood, we have to get more wood. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it, man. Okay, so, oh, I know what else I was coming in here to get. I already have some wood, I'm sorry, some dirt blocks made up, so we might as well put those to use too. Okay, so let's just start at this corner of the building. And what we want to do is we want to go down 1 more block. That's not what I meant to do. It's not quite hitting the block that I want it to hit. There we go. And then we'll put those 2 guys in there, like so. And then we'll just start working this way. I want to put this out 1, 2, so we have that little flat ledge I was talking about that we'll use for spikes. And we'll probably end up clearing some of the grass away too, just so it'll be easier to repair and set down and whatnot later on. Okay, so let's keep working this way. Get all that grass out of the way. Okay, we'll stop here and put frames in there and then along here to flatten this all out. Then we can pick these guys back up. If we weren't digging in sod dirt, I could one-shot each one of these. Okay, and then let's put these here to flatten. Though it looks like it's actually pretty flat. It's raising up a little bit. Might even help just to do this right now first. It'll get rid of some of the grass for one thing. Okay. And then I'm going to upgrade this all to cobble. Well, first to wood, then to cobble, then to cement, then to reinforced concrete. And I'm doing it that way if in case you didn't catch it the last time, because you get a lot more XP if you do it that way, even though it takes more work and more time. But I want the XP, so that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, let's block all this up. Kind of, well, I guess it doesn't matter how far out that goes. We just need a flat enough area to, you know, to put the spikes down is all. No, you know what? I think I would like to fill this in a little more. So it's kind of, you know, I guess it's almost more like it's 2 blocks wide then. Let's raise this up just a tad too. Yeah, that's better. The art of flattening ground in 7 Days to Die. It's all about the frames, baby. All about the frames. Okay. Now here we need to build this up some more with dirt. Since that's technically the base of the wall right there. Okay, I think that looks good. That sounds like a dog. Like zombie dog. We have a dog horde coming in today. Okay, we're going to have to be watchful of those guys. So I'm planning on having a kind of a back gate going out this way too. So we'll probably raise the dirt up maybe to this level, you know, have almost like a little landing area. Yeah, that dog's making me a little nervous. Is it one dog or multiple dogs? If it's one, I don't care, but if it's many... Yeah, it's a few. Alright. Well, they're not super close, though. Don't be breaking shit. Okay. There's two more way out there. Oh, did I hear one over that way too? Did I hit him? Is he coming? Yep, he sure did. Alright. Let's not worry about them anymore unless they start getting closer. And then we'll worry about them. I see one more down there. I thought I heard one off that way too. But maybe not. They're bringing us materials for our garden. That's what they're doing. Nice doggies. Okay, so yeah, let's kind of build this up over here. Because, you know, the gate's going to be right in the middle for one thing, but I kind of wanted to have just like a little bit of a landing out here anyway. And it's really better to kind of have like a smooth area for the zombos to get up, because if you don't, you know, then they'll start digging away the dirt embankment, which of course you don't want them to do. Doesn't have to look super perfect down there because we're not really going to be looking down that way, but we'll get it close. So I think we'll have our landing come out to here. And we'll have to smooth it out too. Okay, those blocks... Yeah, we're going to have to pull those blocks up and build this up with dirt. I mean, technically I could leave them there, but... You know, I want it to look even all the way around the perimeter of the house. Why can't I get that in there? There we go. We miss a little hole in there. Okay, so now we'll kind of make a little bit of an incline here so they have a way to get up. That doesn't have to be perfectly square, actually. I don't mind if it tapers in a bit. It's not really a problem, because this is the main gateway, so this is the part we want to be able to smoothly come out at. And that needs to be leveled out a little bit via frame. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that one. Okay, I think that's good enough. Let's put that one there. What the hell? Zombos shouldn't have any trouble getting up there. Okay, so now for this side. So we need to... If we're going to keep it even all the way around... Oh, is that a deer? Oh no, it's a stupid dog. Why did I think that's a deer? Thought I heard more dogs over here. Is it just him? Okay, guess so. Okay, yep, so this is our base, so we're going to actually have quite a bit of dirt to fill in, at least up to that point there. So not a problem. Let's pick these up and start filling in. And then we're going to need to come out this way too so that we can get our frame, I'm sorry, our spike platform set up. Damn. Are they like spawning more of those things in? Sounded like he was right behind me. He was fairly close to right behind me. Well, if he rushes us, we'll shotgun him. Okay, so let's keep building this out here. Yeah, I think I want to come out another block's width. So we'll fill this all in here. That needs to be raised with the frame. There we go. So we got a nice little flat area to put the spikes around. Let's bring this out just a little bit more too. Okay, so we want to make this a little more gradual along through here, because again we don't want it to be too steep or the Zeeks will start digging in the ground itself. Not a desirable situation. Just trying to get that tuft of grass out of there. No, come on, hit the plant. What the hell? It's hitting everything except for what I want it to hit. Okay, Zombo should be able to get up there, no problem. So that brings the base of our wall even now. with the other side. Okay, so now we're going to go back and do the opposite. Now we have to, again, dig out over here. I don't think I want that there. Yeah, let's take him out of the way. So let's see what kind of frames we can put down here to flatten this. Sometimes it's worth it to just put the frames down first and, you know, fix the ground, and then it's easier to dig out. Yeah, I figure I was going to have to put some dirt there. Okay, let's hold off on that corner for a moment. See where we're at here. Okay, so this has to go. Power attacks, wood tools. Not a fan. Not a fan. Uses a hell of a lot of stamina. Takes a big long wind up. And by the time you're done screwing with all that, you could have gotten 3 normal hits off. Well, maybe not 3. Maybe 2.5. Oops. Yeah, they introduced the power attack mechanic in, I think, with Alpha 17. maybe it was Alpha 16. I guess I don't remember for sure. What I do remember is when it did come out, I didn't like it. I just wasn't a fan of it. It might be better, you know, if you like fully max out the governing skills and all that sort of thing, but just never been a big fan of it. Okay, so that gets the base of the wall in. We've got our platform here. Don't have anything to drink. We got to go get something to drink. So let's do that, and then we'll come around and we just have to get the north side done, and then we'll be ready to start upgrading. It's funny how it makes the wood sound even though I'm not actually walking on the wood. Okay, we need beverage. Let's throw back some mineral water. In fact, let's put some mineral water in our inventory like it's supposed to be. I'm going to consider herbs dried food just to save space, because our fridge is going to fill up quickly if we use that for, you know, all kinds of raw food. Leather goes in general parts, bones go in glue and paint. I'm not going to get rid of the grass yet because we're not done getting it. So, okay, what are we doing? We came here to get something to drink. It looks like we need to get another one. And we could stand to eat something too. So I'm trying to start to save my, you know, my salmon, my sham, my dog food. And one of you guys said told me in the comments I should be saving peas for one of the later game recipes. So as long as I have other stuff to eat, I'll hang on to the peas. But if I get to the point where that's all I have to eat, then we're going to eat them. So we'll see how that goes. We did learn the vegetable stew recipe in the last Let's Play that we did. Let's Play episode. So that's good. Put those guys in there and put the rotten dog meat in there for garden stuff. Okay, so we're working on the north end of the building. Let's just look out there and make sure there's no Fidos like right nearby. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so we'll fill that in, and then we'll do the same thing here again with the blocks. Here's the tip of our stairwell. Okay, I think that's it for block placement. Get these all picked up, and then we'll do some digging. So that's the corner. So we need to go down 2 blocks this way. So all this has to get dug out. And it's just not quite enough to break the sod blocks. And we've got maxed out miner 69er. The only other thing that would do it is a better shovel, like a purple steel shovel, or even a blue shovel that had more block damage on it. This is one we made. Seems like tools and weapons that you yourself, that the player crafts, is kind of middle of the road quality, I suppose, or in terms of stats. You can find those items that are better, but then sometimes they're also worse than what you can make too, I've noticed. Okay, so let's go ahead and start popping this out and framing it in. I don't like that that's exposed there, but we'll just upgrade it really good. I mean, the zombies aren't likely to attack that anyway, unless I'm standing right underneath there, which I won't be when they're around. Well, that's a little texture glitch there. That fixed it. Stabbing the dirt. Okay. And that should take care of the building of our wall here. I don't like that little gap down there either. We need to build this corner up just a little bit more. There we go. That should be good. Let's just raise that up a bit. Okay, so, I think the next thing we'll do is just finish building out the wall around the garden. I probably won't have enough wood frames for this, but if we don't, we'll make more. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, so let's see. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26 times 3 is 78. Yeah, we have 44. So let's make, but I want to have, you know, some frames left over too. So let's just make another 60. And yeah, I know we got to do a gate here too, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. That needs to go up too high, right? Yeah. I was going to bring the wall kind of around this way too, but I don't know. I'm not sure yet how we're going to handle that. We probably will, you know, bring it out 2 blocks. So, you know, it's like a wraparound porch essentially. But let's worry about that later. Right now, I want to just get the defenses done. So we're relatively safe. Too bad you don't get XP for placing blocks. Okay, that concludes the wall. One thing that is a little odd is that it's not too wide this way, but I have an idea for that. Hopefully one that won't affect the garden. Okay, well, I'll worry about that later. I'll worry about that later. So we want to have a gate right in the middle. And if we're going to do that, we really need to make it probably a vault because the zombos will key in on that gate. Otherwise, you know what? Let's not worry about the gate yet, other than to say, well, shoot. Okay, we're gonna be raising up 1 block for the crop plots. So I don't have enough steel to make a vault door, but we could make an upgraded iron door. So let's do that. Let's do that. I'm going to actually make a wood door and then upgrade all the way because it's actually a little faster to do it that way. Plus more XP. Okay, so this gate's going to have to be, this is right in the middle here. Wait, which one is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right here. Okay, so the gate's going to have to go there. Because remember, this is all going to be raised up one level with the crop plots. So what we could actually do for the moment is just put it in there. Let's get this all upgraded here. And I'm going to have to, you know, make some stairs or a ramp or something. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we just leave it like that. And we could put a ladder, you know, just a single rung ladder to get up and down there. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. We'll have to think about that. We definitely want the door, though, to be flush with the outside so the zombos can't jump up and then stand in, you know, the sillway. And, damn it, we got to do this anyways, don't we? Oh, I hate that. I hate that change that they made. Where they, you know, you can't fully upgrade something just all the way up. You have to stop and then make the, in this case, iron door. It sucks, man. I kind of like the cobblestone look, so we could always, you know, paint the reinforced concrete back to a cobblestone look if we wanted to. Alright, so we have to wait for that. I think what I'm going to do now is let's upgrade the second block up all the way around first, because that's where the zombos are going to hit the most. And then we'll come back, circle back, and do the rest of it later. I do have my nerdies on, right? For the extra XP? Yes, I do. Okay. We're going to have to do another pass at this for the reinforced anyways, once the normal concrete cures. Okay, guys, well, I think at this point, I'm probably going to cut the camera because this is going to take me a while, and this is all I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut the camera here. I'll bring you back at some point with an update on where we are. Okay, so see you in a bit. All right, guys, I'm back with an update. I didn't watch the clock, but it's probably been, maybe 20 to 30 minutes in real life since I left you last. And so we have the bottom two blocks upgraded to the first level of concrete, and then starting on this end of the house all the way around to right about here. Actually, I guess right almost to the end there, we've got the third block. And then I ran out of wood, actually, to do that. So we need to go cut some more wood. One of the things I wanted to do, though, is I actually wanted to test and see if it still is, in fact, more... if you get more XP from upgrading all the way as opposed to just, you know, starting with a rebar. So let's actually test that, because I have not tested that specifically in Alpha 19. So let's grab some concrete here. And I've got one rebar that I made up already in my inventory. And you know what? I was able to make 41 crop plots, so we are going to have to go out and get some rotten meat. We might have to go bait some buzzards in the desert or something on the motorcycle. Anyway, I need a little bit more wood, actually, to demo this. So why don't we go look for some more dead trees, I guess, first, because we got to do that anyway. I kind of don't want to cut the trees down around really close to the base, just because they're part of what makes the view pretty neat. We might even end up planting a few more trees too at some point, but I don't see any dead trees in the immediate vicinity. Is there? Yeah, there's one over here. A couple over here. max out here. So yeah, it does, you know, definitely does take longer to upgrade the block all the way, but unless they've changed it from what it was in Alpha 18, you do get more XP. So as long as you don't mind taking the extra time, it's a good way to level. Speaking of which, I leveled and then I'm already over halfway to the next level just in that little bit of time, relatively little bit of time we spent doing that. And we're going to just continue pumping Fortitude until we get to level 6. So it's going to take 2 more points to get to level 6. Might as well hit stumps too while we're at it, right? Yeah, we got some honey, nice. Okay, we got one dead tree right here. Another one over yonder. It's day 31 too, and we still haven't come up with a steel solution. I'm hoping that we'll be able to buy enough from the traders to rebuild our steel hatches on the horde base and get them all upgraded. We just couldn't really find a whole lot of steel from the traders the last time around. Yeah. Look at this little dinky puddle here. I wish we had a small body of water really close to the house. That'd be nice. Suppose we could try, maybe we could try and make a little pond or something. I don't know. I've never had much luck working with water in this game. It doesn't really behave the way you want it to. The rabbits get off in the tulies. It's really hard to see them after that. Okay, how much wood do we have? We've got 1,800. Yeah, we better get a little bit more. Better get a little bit more. Here's another. Oh, you know what? We should stop and grab this stuff too. But I need it for the garden plots. I figure I'm going to need somewhere around 220-ish garden plots if I do the checkerboard pattern idea. How many of you guys played 7 Days to Die back around Alpha, I want to say 10, 11-ish, where the trees would kill you if they fell on you, which is fine. I mean, it makes perfect sense that something like that can happen, but the problem is it was really buggy, and sometimes the tree would kill you even though it didn't actually fall on you. So it was always a little risky cutting trees back then. Then they finally, I guess Fun Pimps got tired of us all complaining about it, so they just turned the ability of, for that to happen off altogether, which is too bad. Because I actually liked it, and you could even time it to where you could drop a tree on top of a Zeke's head. But instead of fixing the issue, they just disabled it, which kind of sucks, but that's what they did, so. It's what they did. We'll just kind of circle around the base of the mountain here, looking for the dead trees. I'll probably end up maybe planting a little tree farm like we did down in the city. Because, we're going to need a lot more wood before this little building project is all said and done. can get up to this tree here. Kind of rough terrain through here. It's funny that the game gives us seeds, you know, pine cones from dead trees. Yeah. Okay, we got a couple more dead trees here. There's an ammo, or I'm sorry, a weapons bag in here. We might as well, let's just go loot it really quick. Might as well, what the hell, right? Might as well. There'll be a couple zombos in here too, but they shouldn't be a problem. Everybody loaded? See if we can get a sneaky sneak shot. Okay, nobody up here. Let's just do a quick loot of the kitchen. Got some Mega Crush. We'll just take all of that stuff because the house is nearby. Oh, look at that. We found Grandpa's Learning Elixir. Beautiful. That's the one that I've been saving the dog food for, because it requires dog food and acid for that matter. Cool. All right. That was a nice find. Worth the price of admission. All right. We're going to have some zombos down here. There's usually one right behind the barrels there. Nope, guess not. There's another one back in here. We're clear. All right, let's get our luckies on. Yeah, all right. It's stuff. All worth taking, so let's ditch the sand. Let's ditch the grass. And let's ditch the 3 things of lead. Not worth it. Okay. Just check these trashes really quick. See? That was worth checking for sure. Okay, now what are we going to get rid of? We're going to get rid of 3 jars and 1... We got some scrap, so we might as well scrap that. Yeah, never know what you're going to find in the trash. Okay, I'm not going to grab that cobble. Steve. That's dead too, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go hit this dead tree here. And then I think we'll head back. That should be enough for us to finish what we need to do, at least for the rest of this episode. Got a couple more that we could get on the way back up the mountain this way. Hopefully don't get into like seriously bad rough terrain. And yeah, I think after I cut the camera, when we're done with this episode, I'll probably just do like a little tree farm nearby. There goes my motorbike. Gotta put the brake on it. Okay, we need to go this way. I think we've done a pretty good job of clearing out all the dead trees in the vicinity. So, yeah, down kind of in this little area here where it's, you know, not too terribly steep, I'm just going to plant a bunch of trees. Just kind of along in through here, I think. Gets a little steep there, doesn't it? Okay, so let's put the seeds and all that stuff in there for the moment. We got some corn seed too, which is nice. And what I want to do is we got concrete, we got cobble, we got, how much wood did we get? We got a 4,782. Okay, guys, nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little test here. So, we're going to upgrade this block to, you know, to normal cement and see how much XP we get. Okay, we got a total of 456 XP. Okay, now, let's assume this one cured, but we'll just do it on this one. And how much do we get for upgrading this to reinforced? Okay, we got 240. So that is a total of 696 XP for one block. You know, once you get it all the way to reinforced concrete. Okay, so what was that again? 696 is the magic number. Now, how much does it cost, or how much XP do we get from taking rebar directly to reinforced concrete? 480. So as you can see, if you just look at it from the XP, you get quite a bit more. Probably about almost 75% more XP from upgrading the block all the way as opposed to using rebar. Now, that being said, at some point, you know, even for me, especially later on in the game, it just gets to take too long to do it that way. And I will start eventually using rebar for, you know, really big projects. So I'm not saying you shouldn't use rebar, but just be aware that if you don't mind doing a little bit of the extra work, especially in the early to mid game, you are going to get significantly more XP per block if you upgrade it, you know, from a wood frame all the way up to reinforced. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's where we're at. All right, guys, well, I think we're probably out of time for this episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep working on upgrading until I run out of something else. And then whatever that something else happens to be, we'll go out and get it. And I might even get the second row now upgraded to reinforced, because once I get that done, then I'll feel comfortable starting up the forges, and if a screamer comes by, then, you know, we'll shoot it. So I'll probably do that. And so I'll bring you guys back at some point here soon in the next episode, where I may go ahead and just finish upgrading the entire wall before I bring you back. And then we're going to have to go on a little road trip for rotten meat, because we need a hell of a lot more than just 41 crop plots, so we can, you know, get our garden going. That's going to be the next priority after the wall's in place, is the garden. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share out the video, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.